Here's my unit. I've had it nearly 2 years and I'm turning it into my dream workshop / man cave. And today I'm going to be spending thousands getting it closer to where I want it. But if you're new, here's a quick recap.
Welcome to my new unit. Right, let's get unpacked.
That is one successful trip to IKEA complete.
That looks so good.
We've come such a long way over the last 2 years, but genuinely, I don't think we're even halfway through.
Well, you now have a hole in your wall.
I have got so many cool plans for it, and today we're going to be making some of the most progress we've ever made.
Okay, so there's been quite a few changes since the last episode, so I thought before we get into any of the cool stuff and all the new stuff I bought for the unit, let's run through and have a bit of a catch up so we're all on the same level. So first up, outside, these are the current cars we have got. We'll start this end. So down here we have got a new Mini Cooper, which I picked up from a company called Second Gears. Really, really cool website. Paid £180 for that. That is going to be a full video coming very soon because we're going to have a proper laugh for that. It's going to be really exciting. We've got the Volvo V50, which is part of our cheap car challenge. This is currently up for sale, and if it still is up for sale, I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can go check it out. Really good series, along with the Jag, which we'll get to in a second. Over here, the Volkswagen Golf GTI, and this is pretty much finished. We're nearly there. We've had the new headlights, we've had the new windscreen, we've had the new wing, the new boot lid, loads of other bits and bobs, but we've got probably 1 or maybe 2 more videos on that maximum, but that is very close to be finished. Over here we've got Jordan's Jag, yet again part of the cheap car challenge, and this is also up for sale, so if it is still for sale, I'll leave a link down below. Pretty cool car, pretty much ready to go as well. And then over here we've got my BMW 320D Touring. Now I'm not sure if these wheels have been revealed yet, so this might be a sneak peek, or you might have already seen them, I'm not sure. But this is my daily at the minute. So glad I got rid of my Golf. This is so much better. It's practical, it's fun, it handles really well. Now I've got the HSDs on it. Obviously got Tar Streets tyres on it as well. And then I've got the Revolution who did the wheel refurb. That looks really, really cool. And obviously got Pro Bike brake discs on it as well. Yeah, it's the start of a cool daily project and I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it. It's good, it's reliable, cheap to run, and a good daily and a bit of a project. And then round here, this is sort of the back of the unit. We've got the grass area, which is handy for like barbecues, and we obviously paint stuff on this grass as well. Yeah, this is just nice to have a bit of grass area outside the unit. And you come around the front and you've got, of course, the E36, which is like my long-term car. A lot of things planned for this year, like so much planned for this year. It's going to be pretty mega. Like we're going to cosmetically improve it, and it's going to be very exciting. So hopefully that will be done before we go to the Nürburgring in August. But yeah, that's pretty much as we left it. And then also part of the unit, I've had a new light installed, an automatic lights. When you come in it turns on, and also, I don't know if you'll see up there, you probably won't be able to see it that well, but a proper floodlight. So at night, if I want to ever work on cars outside here, or mates want to chill out here, which happens quite often, we can see, and yeah, it's just a nice place to be now. Okay, inside, this is where most of the changes have happened. Starting off with the Giraffe Tools pressure washer. This is a 30-meter pressure washer. It's super powerful, wow, it just is good. Like, it works really well. The snow foam lamps work straight on it, and it just means I can wash any car out there in any position. It's genuinely really good. Love that. If you do want to go ahead and check them out, I'll leave a link down below and a discount code as well. Got my new Titan Hoover here, which is a 40-litre one, and this is a wet vac, a Hoover, and a blower, so you can blow cars dry, which is pretty cool. Got a the good old Hetty as well as a backup, and then all the Alt Finesse stuff, big shout out to them. We've got the new Lance, we've got new buckets, got all their stuff, so yeah, that's fantastic. Over here, obviously none of this has changed, but we do have a new jack now as well, so I actually have a proper jack, which is really cool and a lot safer than those little tiny jacks. A new seat. Ignore the mess on the floor. I do want to get the floor sorted at some point very soon, so if there is a company watching this and they want to support the channel, then let me know. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to paint it or whether I might get tiles. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I also need to paint this wall as well because the E36 decided it wanted to puff a load of black smoke out. So yeah, come around here, we've got more tools. I've pretty much filled all these up, to be fair. We've got all like new oils, new Tech Pro paints. We've got loads of new tools here, to be honest with you, new axle stands, and it's all over time you just build up tools. So there's loads of new bits and bobs there. And down here are actually 2 new toolboxes. Now these, I haven't bought these. I was given them from Jordan as a sort of like Christmas present. present. So yeah, they're really, really cool. And it's just nice to have stuff organised. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, we've got like new sets in bits and bobs in there as well. Trader valves. Down here, we've got washers, all the bolts, wheel bolts, screws, all sorts of stuff. It's so nice to have all that all there organised. This is like a scissor lift, and this is not actually mine. I'm borrowing it to get something done to the unit, which will happen a little bit later on in the video. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Proper exciting. The kitchen is pretty much the exact same, I think, other than I've now started a sticker wall. So all the brands that I work with are now on there. Obviously, I'm adding more to it over time. And of course, in here, we're not going to spend too much time in here because this is an absolute mess. This is the office. We've got all the camera gear in here. We've got new lights. I don't know whether or not you'll be able to see much, but this is where all the magic happens, the editing and sorting all the gear out and all that sort of thing. Exciting. And then over here, this is another thing kindly given to me by Jordan. He gave me a pool table, which is very kind of him. And it's now the unit pool table. We've had loads of games on this. It's also got a ping pong sort of lid on it, so you can use ping pong on it. And yeah, it's a load of fun. And then over here, we've got the half E36 car, which I haven't been able to carry on for the minute because I've been waiting for a welder. And that welder, well, just keep an eye out in a minute because it'll all be explained and revealed. And then nothing else has really changed over here. Got a new set of wheels, which I'm going to refurbish and use as sort of spares. We've also got a load of new banners up there as well, and there's going to be more banners added in this video as well. And me and Jordan have put all of the stuff, the spare stuff, up there in storage, so everything's out the way. Let's now get onto the meat and potatoes of the video. As you can see, I mean, you can't really miss it. We've got a massive, massive package from Draper Tools. Big shout out to these guys. These guys are going to be a big part of the channel now, and they've kindly sent out a new toolbox to go in the unit, which is just, I've seen the pictures, it looks incredible. And they've surprised me with a toolkit as well, which as you can see, I've already unboxed because, well, I actually needed to use it. So this is gonna be my like sort of, if I go to track days or I go out and need a toolbox out and about, this has got pretty much everything you'll need. And it's genuinely really great, I'll show you. Look at how cool this is. Look at that. That's so nice.
Cool.
That's good, isn't it?
Very nice.
Very nice. So yeah, that will be for like track days and just keeping, you know, on me wherever I go, because it's portable and lightweight and yeah, good quality. So yeah, that's a new thing from Draper. I reckon we should get this unboxed. I'm well excited for this. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yo, look at that. That is actually sick. That is so nice. Let's get it in position. And boom, just like that, the Draper toolbox is now all set up. I've put my other toolbox on here as well for the minute because it means it's not on the floor, and it's just nice to access all the tools up here, and it will do for the time being until I find a proper place for them. But this is genuinely like so nice. Like, absolutely love it. It fits perfectly in that gap as well because it's annoying that I've got that pole there, but it still fits absolutely perfect. But yeah, there's a new toolbox. Genuinely, big shout out to the guys at Draper. I'm gonna be working with them a lot, so yeah, big shout out to those guys. So earlier on, I mentioned my E36 half car trailer. Now the problem is with this, and the reason why I can't continue it up until now is because this is gonna involve a lot of welding. However, I've got a solution to that. So the guys over at RTech have kindly sent out one of their top of the range welders, and also a banner, a trolley, some welding wire, helmets, and all sorts of stuff. So let's get it unboxed and take a look. That's cool, isn't it? Got two hats, a mug, which is pretty cool, and then some welding gloves. We'll put the mug straight in the kitchen. Lovely. So I'm assuming by the weight of this is going to be the welding wire. So I think they've sent me all different thicknesses, which is pretty cool. And this must be the helmet. Yes. An auto darkening welding helmet. Their very own one. So obviously when you're doing it, it obviously goes dim so you don't blind yourself. Wow.
Does it work?
So a big shout out to the guys from RTech. They've seen the videos, they like what we do, and they have sent us this kit for me to be able to weld in the future any projects we've got coming up, and of course that E36 trailer. This is going to come in handy so much. And with all that unboxed, it's time for the actual welder itself. It is their MiG 181, pretty much top of the range welder. This thing is not your conventional welder, it is smart. You put in just a couple measurements like your rod thickness and the actual thickness of metal that you're welding to, and the machine works it all out itself. It's really clever.
That is wow nice. Look at that. Look at that.
And just like that, the welder is all now set up in its place.
And it is looking really good.
So I'm excited to use that very soon, but for now, Andrew's turned up because he is changing all the lights to LEDs, which in theory should make the videos a lot better, the colour will be better, the brightness will be better, and also it will save me a lot of electric, so it'll be worth it in the long run. Okay, the unit is really coming along now, and yes, I've got new glasses. It is a couple weeks on from the last clip, but today's the big day.
And when I mean big day, this is probably the biggest day for the unit in the last 2 years that I've been here. Because down here, I've got a banner from a company called LiftTech, which yes, has my M140 on it, and my E36, and with this behind, you could probably guess what's about to happen.
I've been working with the guys from LiftTech for a fair few months now, trying to get this all organised, and it is finally actually here, and it's not even settling in, but yeah, I've got myself a ramp for the unit. Now, I was really not sure whether or not to go 4-poster, 2-poster, like half scissor lift, or full rise scissor lift. But after using Elliot's full rise scissor lift, and using a 4-poster at Steve's from Hatton Ninja Motorsport and his 2-poster, I realised I knew exactly what I wanted. So, I've got a guy called Simon turning up in a minute, and we're going to get this set up. So without further ado, let's do this. So I've got Simon here from SR Services, which is a family-run business here in the southwest in Cornwall. They have over 18 years of industry experience, 24-hour availability, and can do all sorts, whether or not it's pack testing, installing EV chargers, domestic and commercial work, you name it, they can probably do it. So if you're in the Cornwall area, then give them a shout. So the ramp in question is a full rise scissor lift ramp which can hold 3.5 ton, and it is from a company called LiftTech Garage Equipment. Now I've been talking with these guys for a little while now, getting this all sorted and choosing the right ramp for me, and I think this is going to be best in my unit to take the least amount of space but still do the jobs I need to do on it. This thing is the ultimate ramp. It is going to be so good for the unit, and I cannot wait to see it installed. As I said, it takes up to 3.5 tons, so that can fit Range Rovers on it, vans, and pretty much any vehicle I'm ever going to need. Now, why LiftTech? These guys have been so good from the start to the finish. The customer service and just the whole process has been great. And I went with these guys because of their reviews. If you check out all the reviews online, they are 5-star. If you want to go check them out, they do 2-posters, 4-posters, these scissor lifts, they do all sorts. So go check them out and see which one's best for you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact them.
Go for it?
Go for it.
Sure?
No.
Yeah.
Right, and just like that, massive shout out to Simon. He has done a cracking job. I do need to hoover and wipe it a little bit, but look at how good that is. It looks so good. So big shout out to him. I'll leave all the information to his business down below. But we've got the first car to test run the ramp. Jordan, in you come. At least if it falls, it's not my car.
Exactly.
Straight. Little bit left. Straight. Good, keep going.
That's sick. It works.
Yeah. Look at that! Oh, I can walk!
I can actually walk underneath the car.
Right, just cut that off quick, will you?
Yeah. I can't wait to have loads of new best friends.
It's actually... Can I use a ramp? It's actually not that bad under here. This is the first time looking underneath my car.
First time looking underneath it.
First time looking underneath, yeah, and isn't falling apart. But don't look at that bit.
I cannot believe I finally got a ramp. This thing is going to change the videos forever. There's a couple of last things I want to do. First off, putting the banners up on the wall. I've got some new ones from Motor Parts Direct, Draper, Fetch Transport and also Driftworks. So they're all up, and now it's time to fit a skateboard from TCS SkateBoards. A big shout out to these guys. They reached out and have made an E36 skateboard with my actual car on it. That is my E36. How cool is that? But that unfortunately is where I'm going to have to wrap up this video. I still cannot get over the fact I've actually got a ramp here in this unit.
I mean, look at this thing. It looks so cool. And of course, a big shout out once again to LiftTech Garage Equipment. That banner up there is so cool. And of course, we cannot forget the welder from RTech. Big shout out to those guys. I'm actually going to go and visit them soon,
so they can teach me how to set that up and use it. So that's really exciting.
And of course, a big shout out to Draper. They've also sent me a few guns from their DX Pulse range. I mean, look at this. Ready? That is so cool. A battery powered die grinder with a little cutting disc on it. And you can also put other attachments like these things on it as well. And yeah, it's going to be an absolute game changer. But another thing they've also sent is a impact gun. So I finally got a little Ooga Dooga.
This unit has come such a long way over the last 2 years, but you might have noticed that in the background of this outro, there are loads of parcels from a company called Big Doug.
But let's put it this way, I cannot wait for the next unit video, which is coming in just a few weeks.
Hopefully even earlier, but it is going to be a game changer. It is, wow, this place is going to be a different place. It's going to be unrecognisable.
But anyway, you guys are going to have to wait for that, but for now,
thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys very soon.